Hey, what's up, my peeps, my peoples? Please like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Let's talk about Marriage Boot Camp Reality TV Stars. Season 9, Episode 9. Pretty Little Liar. Yep, we got some liars going on. We got some liars. So anyways, we start off with Javi and Kel. What are they doing? They arguing and they fighting. Basically, they're arguing over if Javi cheated. Has Javi stepped out on Kel? Has he been cheating? Has he been, feeling guilty? And that's why he keeps accusing Kayla of cheating when she did cheat anyways. Because usually when someone is cheating, they assume that their partner's cheating too, so they come with the accusing blame or thinking you're cheating or alluding that you're cheating because they feel guilty because they're doing the same thing and their conscience just eats them up. So basically we find out that Kale and Javi are cheaters. It is what it is. They were young when they got into it. They didn't have support. They didn't have a stable background. They didn't have people guiding them and helping them with their relationship because Kale's mother wasn't around, Javi's family wasn't around. So it's just like they was just going, they was making their own manual. They was just doing what they got to do. And then we have Megan and DeAndre. They fighting in the house. Why are they fighting? Because Megan feels like DeAndre is there for her money. She brought him sneakers, she brought him clothes, and she was like, I brought you this, I brought you that. And so DeAndre was like, you didn't buy me nothing. I never asked you for no money. I swear on my mama, I didn't try to get no money from you. What you talking about, Willis? And so it is what it is with that situation. So basically, Peter was like, well, she didn't ask for none of that money back. And so Amina was like, yeah, I would never do that. So anyways, it seems like, Megan could have been paying, DeAndre. Was she paying him to be on this show? Because DeAndre definitely does not seem like, he's Megan's type, and does not even seem like they've been in a relationship before. Because I thought Megan likes, ballers, shot callers. You know what I'm saying? I thought she likes them NBA ballers. She's a pro hoe or whatever. But I'm not calling Megan a hoe though at all. So anyways, I don't know. Is DeAndre paid to be on the show? Because she ain't feeling him. Like everybody's been saying in the house, they don't kiss, they don't hug. Only thing they do is argue. And she treats him like spick. She treats him like she treats him like a speck. She treats him like he's just like the speck of the earth. She just treats him really bad. Like she don't really like him. Like, she treats him like she don't like him. Like she can't stand him. And basically he takes it. And we can probably understand why he takes the mistreatment, because he's getting paid. He's getting shoes and sneakers and all this other stuff. And basically she's saying he's only making $10 an hour. And she's saying that she's a baller and she's a shot caller because she got fame and fortune. And basically he's after her because of that. I was like, whoa. And so then that's when Asafo was like, where you hiding that money at, Megan? You got it somewhere I don't know where it's at? Like, come on, where you stashing that dough at? Like, yeah, Megan, what's up? Can I get a loan? Can I borrow something? Could I hit you up? So anyway, so they going back and forth with that crap. And so now it's time for the lie detector test. And basically Judge Toller and the lie detector guys, they come out, and basically, each partner gets to ask the other partner a question. They only get one question. If the judges doesn't feel like the questions are appropriate, they will change the question. So JJ asks Julia, will she marry him? So Julia's question is for JJ is Julia, will Julia marry JJ, basically? And but basically her question was like, is he still feeling his ex-wife or whatever? And so that's his question. So Julia question is, are you still in love with your ex-wife? And he is in love with his ex-wife. He is in love with her. He wants to be with her. So Julia, please don't give him a ring. Run, because he done lied to you. He thinks you're ugly. He thinks you wear too much makeup. He thinks you're too overweight. He thinks you might be overweight. You might get overweight. And plus he's still in love with his wife, and he lives in Colorado and you live in San Francisco. You can find somebody new. And Julia says that she doesn't want to marry JJ, but it comes to find out that she does want to marry JJ when her lie detector test is revealed or whatever. And so it seems like Julia is feeling JJ way more than he's feeling her. And I don't know if it's real, but that's what the story is. And so then we get to DeAndre and Megan. Basically, Megan's question is, do she want to be in a romantic relationship with DeAndre? And she says no. And the lie detector test said that she is telling the truth. So she really don't even like Andre. She don't want to be with him. That's why she treat him like that. She treat him like she ain't got no love for the kid, no love for your boy. So basically, DeAndre, you need to take your paycheck and leave. Take your paycheck from this show, take your paycheck from Megan, and move on and find somebody else that's going to appreciate you. And Megan, you need to find somebody that's more in your lane. Like the doctors, like Tola said, Judge Tola told both of them that, you guys stick together and stay together, because you're going to realize, and you're going to learn a lesson from each other, that you really don't want to be with each other at all, period. And it's going to be a lesson learned. And so, DeAndre's question was, are you with Megan because of her fame and fortune and her money and her popularity? And, DeAndre says no, but the lie detector says he's not telling the truth. So it seems like, yeah, of course he's there for the money, because he's getting paid. Why else would this man be treated like that and be embarrassed and treated like a child, like an imbecile here on this TV show? Come on. She hired him to get up here and do this. They probably are really good friends, and that's why he's able to forgive and forget over and over when she just dogs him out, make him feel stupid. She was, because she be getting mad at him, calling him the B word, talking about, how come you didn't stay outside the jail cell with me when she had to stay overnight? Not overnight, but half the night. How come you didn't carry me up the stairs? How come you wasn't there? And all this other stuff. And every obstacle or challenge they had to do, if they didn't win or they didn't get the best results that she wanted, she just dogged him out. So Amina's question is, no, Asifa. Yeah, Asifa question is Asifa question is, do you think you can only get Bobby? Is Bobby the only man for you? Do you think you can do better than Bobby? And basically she says yes, she can do better than Bobby in her lie detector, and it came out false, that she really feels like she can't do better than Bobby. I think she feels that way because of her behaviors and how they fight, how they break up, how they have that drama in their relationship, and she probably thinks nobody else is going to put up with the nagging and the drama, and probably not. And she's probably so built into that behavior, having arguments, fighting, nagging, and that she doesn't think there's anybody else out there for her. And so basically I think she should stay with Bobby. Her and Bobby belong together. And Bobby's question was, are you going to marry Asifa again? And he said yes. And the lie detector said that he was telling the truth. So Bobby, please put a ring on Asifa's finger, get her pregnant, have that baby, and do your thing, because you guys belong together. I give you guys my blessing. You go ahead, do your thing. But like Megan pointed out, that it was kind of funny that, Asifa didn't ask Bobby, what did he ever cheat on her? Because she was accusing him the whole season that, Bobby was having an affair with some escort at the gym, or some escort or some lady at the gym, or a lady at the gym's number. And then Bobby replied to Megan like, no, she don't have a right to ask me that question because we wasn't together then. So I guess that's why she didn't ask him that question. But I'd be like, yo, could we get 2 questions? Could we get 3 questions? Could we get 4? Like, for real. And so I'm glad to see that Bobby will marry Asifa, because I don't know who else is going to put up with Bobby always running around, always running out, always being so self-absorbed in himself and being like he's better, and always running from our argument, or never telling the truth because he feels like the truth hurts. So, I think they belong together. They could do their thing. And so the question was, Kayla, did you ever cheat on... How many times have you had sex with, how many people did you have sex with? Did you have sex with more than one person while Javi was deployed? And her answer was yes. And, and it came out that she was telling the truth. And the lie detector guy was like, yo, that question don't make no sense. The lie detector guy was like, did you have sex with more than 2 people while, Javi was deployed? And she was like, no, that's not the question. The question was, did I cheat on Javi while he was deployed? Did I cheat on Javi with more than one person while he was deployed? And so the guy was like, yo, it doesn't make no sense, because you could have had sex with one and to infinity. She was like, no, the question asked was, did you have sex with more than 2 people and then Kale said the question he asked was, did you have sex with more than one person? I was like, go Kale. She knows her stuff. She's like, you ain't gonna try to get me caught out there. Like, I'm only gonna answer what I want to answer. And so then Javi's question was, what was Javi question? Javi question to, what was, Kayla's question to Javi? It was something. Did you not want to take the Javi didn't want to take the test at all. He was really acting up. But what was his question? I forgot about Javi. Like, oh, OMG. And his question was, did he cheat on, Kale? And basically, he doesn't want to answer the question. He feels like the truth is best unsaid, best unheard, best unknown. And so does Kale. She feels the same way. She says the truth don't hurt. Yes, it does. The truth. She goes, what you don't know can't hurt you. Yes, it can, because they'll come creeping up in the middle of the night on that midnight train to Georgia. So basically, Javi did not want to answer the question at all. He tried to avoid it. The doctors came in to try to talk to him. He was like, I don't want to answer this question because our relationship is up and now it's going to be down. When was your relationship up? How do you think that your relationship up unless this is all fake? And so they convinced him to answer the question. So he answered the question that no, he did not cheat on Kale. And it come to find out that he did cheat on Kale. And, it was proved that he was lying. So basically, he lied. He cheated on her while he was downing her and throwing a finger at her and saying and manipulating everybody and telling people, oh, look what she did to me. I'm a veteran, I'm in the military, and she cheated on me and all this other stuff. And then, he was actually doing the same thing. So that's why he was blaming her for cheating. And then he could have just owned up to he was cheating too as well. And they would have both been like, yo, we both was cheating. So now how can we move on? How can we make this right? And so he's so self-absorbed and he's so arrogant, think that it's okay for only him to cheat. But sometimes I don't know if he goes by his culture, but it's okay for them to kind of like have more than one woman, and the women should get over it because he is Guatemalan. So it is what it is. I was like, damn, Javi, I was thinking you was this nice little kid, but after a while with the child support stuff and the constant nagging and trying to hold things over Kale's head, it was just like, okay, you're just too much. You're too controlling. So basically, he got caught out there too. He was out there cheating too. He ain't no good. And then on top of that, he's going to try to take her money and all this other stuff and want to take child support when he was doing the same thing that she was doing. He was tangling too. And so then we get to Peter. Peter's question is, will he be faithful? Can he be faithful to Amina? Can he be faithful to Amina? Can he only be with one woman or whatever? And he said yes. The lie detector said that it was a lie, that he cannot be. But he's been saying this over and over, that he doesn't think that he's able to be faithful to one woman. That's just not his style. That's just not his stilo. But once his Johnson stop working, he's going to find one woman, because only one woman is going to put up with him. I was like, yo, oh my goodness. And then Amina's question was, have you ever cheated on Peter since you guys been married? Of course not. So the lie detector came. She said no, and she was telling the truth. She did not cheat on Peter at all. And Peter was upset. Peter was like, she better not be cheating on me, because I'll be upset. I'll be mad. Just pimp moves, dominating moves, just like superior moves that Peter's pulling, that he can cheat and he can flaunt the relationship and have babies and all this other stuff in her face and put it on national TV. But she better not lay down with another man. Maybe if she lays down with another man, Peter will leave and won't talk to her, and that's the only way that she'll walk away. But I still have hope that one day Amina will wake up. But in this episode, it seems like she's not going to wake up. She's not going to get through this situation. I don't know how long that she's going to be carrying on this relationship. I don't know how long she's going to carry on this relationship. Hopefully this relationship is just for TV and financial gain, but it just seems like Amina is just out there. But we also got to think that these people talked about their childhoods and things like that, the things they went through, things that they didn't have, things that they saw, the abuse, the neglect, the abandonment issues that they have. So it's just like, damn, they need some help before they get with anybody. First of all, they need some help if they got kids and take care of their minds. So it's just like, damn, DeAndre, you're getting paid. You a gigolo out here in these streets. I was like, yo. And so, and damn, what's her name? Julia really wants to be with JJ. she sees herself married to him. She sees herself with him, but deep inside, she knows that he's in love with his ex-wife, and he's in love with his ex-wife, and that's why he ain't trying to move to Colorado and all that other stuff. Yeah, she wants to be married to him. You girl, you better run for the border, because you can actually find somebody, because once you heal from what happened between you and your ex-husband, him leaving this earth, and I think here is helping you, that you'll finally find somebody else or whatever. So anyways, now, Kayla and Javi, they're upset, they're mad because Javi's been caught out cheating. Then Kale was like, yo, you did this, you did that to me, you had me looking stupid out here in these streets, I lost friends, people down me because they thought that I broke your heart and I did this and that. So she's upset. Javi was like, it's not true, it's not true. On the other hand, and then they're being disrespectful to Dr. Ish and Dr. V, and they're putting them in their place. Now they're upset, and you got Bobby over here talking about that's how you beat a lie detector test. But Peter stayed honest this whole season. Like, he don't know if he can ever be faithful to Amina or anybody. So anyways, it's time for the ladies to go out. It's time for the guys to go out. But it was crazy when they was getting ready to leave. JJ said, oh my God, being stuck with Julia this whole time has really been hard. I was like, damn, he don't like Julia, does he? JJ don't like Julia. He was like, being stuck next to Julia this whole time has been really hard. I was like, yo, you went there. Damn. So anyways, now they get to the club. The ladies are basically, they're just talking, and Kale asked Amina, do you really want a ring from Peter? She was like, yeah, it'll be good, it'll be nice. And Amina just seems like she's just so young-minded, that she's so naive that whatever Peter says, he cut her up, because after he took the lie detector test, he was like, I'm gonna fail the lie detector test, pimp move, and the doctors pointed it out too, and just be like, I'm gonna fail because this and because of that or whatever. So anyways, and damn, I can't really believe Megan don't want to be with, DeAndre. Of course not. That's not her style. And so, Amina wanting that ring and acting like it'll be like a fairy tale. I think in her heart, she still thinks that they're going to have a happy ever after. And there's some way, somehow Peter's going to change, or she's just so used to being mistreated and being the second one and not being first, and then seeing what her mother went through, that she has accepted it. So she needs to just accept it, move back to New York, and then be with Peter, or find somebody else, or move on, because she's going to be going down this road with Peter for a long time until his Johnson stop working. And so Asifa, she thinks that she's not getting the ring. I don't know why she thinks she's not getting the ring, because she self-sabotaged, because Bobby already told her that he wants to remarry her. He wants to marry her again, and he came back to the house and he's sticking by her or whatever, and she ain't worried about the cheating situation, and she ain't bringing up the gym situation. So, and it is what it is. And so do we have Javi? And Javi still says that he likes Kayla. He still wants to be with Kayla. And then Asifa is just like, Javi and Kale being upset at each other over the lie detector test. It's because they still love each other. They probably still do have feelings for each other. But it's all the emotional stuff that they went through on national TV on Teen Moms, where she looked like the villain and he was putting her down the whole time, but while he was doing the same damn thing at the same damn time. And so we got DeAndre. He's getting girls' phone numbers. He's kissing girls. Peter's egging him on. Peter's like, yo, get the number. I'm watching you. Bobby's also egging Javi on, and Peter's egging Javi on. Javi's getting numbers, and Javi brings a girl on the bus, and he starts to dancing for her and kissing her on the cheek or whatever, and they both get phone numbers. And it's like, damn, DeAndre, if you really wanted to be with Megan, this will really upset her. And if you love her more than she loves you, or you really want to be with her, that's the last thing that you would do. But I can understand where he's coming from, because she says she don't want no type of romantic relationship with him, period. And they haven't had sex in the last 2 years. So, and he's probably feeling that urge to get some. And so then we move on to Javi and Kayla are not together, and Megan and DeAndre are not together either, but it is what it is. But I don't know, I would have been gone. I would have if I was Megan, I would have been gone, because I couldn't be with a pity party. And then if I was DeAndre, I would have been gone, because you ain't gonna treat me like dirt. And then then it's truthful that you don't want none of this, that you don't want to be romantic with me. That's why you ain't kiss me. That's why you ain't hug me. So everybody in the house is right about this bullshit. Like, yo, what up? So then after that, it's just like, damn. But you know, JJ kept his nose clean because you know there's probably no girls in that bar that was his type because he's very picky. I wonder what his ex-wife looked like. And JJ was just egging the guys on too. He wasn't trying to get caught out there because he already got caught with that letter. He ain't trying to get caught out there. And Peter, you know, he already got what he want. He got more than one woman, or he got one and trying to get with the other. Who knows what Peter's doing? And and Bobby knows if he kissed or he flirts with a woman on camera, he would never hear the end of it. She would nag him until the day that he leaves this earth. So he ain't even bothered doing anything. So they all get back to the house. The guys are eating pizza, and then I think it was Javi. Javi said to Peter, "How come you didn't get no numbers?" He was like, "I'm married." Yeah, now you married. Now you married, Peter. Peter threw that married card up there. And so Javi was like, you know, I feel bad because, you know, I know Kayla would be mad or whatever. So why you do it? Why, after this lie detector test, after all this other stuff, why would you go out and do that? Because you still want to have control, where you can still say that you hurt her, where you still say you did something bad to her, and you can throw it in her face and make her feel even worse. And when you talk about you love her and you want to be with her, you want to make things work, but yet if she was out here doing what you were doing, you'll be upset. You'll be ready to call DCYF. You'll be to call child services. You'll be ready to call a judge. You'll be ready to ask for child support. So Javi missed me with your bull. So anyways, DeAndre was like, yo, I hear some noise. What's going on up there? There might be some guys up there. Yo, let's go up there. I'm going to beat somebody up. And I'm like, DeAndre, you're so slow. Oh, he's so slow. Ain't nobody in that house. DeAndre's so slow. So DeAndre was like, come on, man. There might be some guys up there. And then Javi was like, I don't even care. And then the Javi said, yeah, wait a minute. I do care. What's up? Yo, we gonna beat somebody up. I was just like, these guys act like 2-year-olds. I don't even know how any of these women are with them. I thought that shit was hilarious. Then Javi puts down the pizza. DeAndre's running. And then Javi was like, yeah. And then so then Bobby, he's gone. I don't even know where JJ's at. And then you see Peter. Peter's the last one running, putting on his jacket, trying to get up the stairs. Because Peter already know Mita ain't doing nothing. Then they're banging on the door. Like, DeAndre was so, like, amped. He looked kind of slow. And he was like, yo, there might be some men up there. If there's a man up there, he's there with Megan because she wants him to be there. She told you she don't want nothing to do with you romantically or in a relationship. Like, yo, I just thought the ending part was so funny. But it's funny how, like, they could be at the club flirting, getting numbers, kissing on girls, dancing all seductively to girls. That's Javi dancing all seductively, on the bus with the pole and stuff. But yet they have the nerve to want to get mad if there was some guy upstairs with their girl. See these double standards? This is why you get treated like crap, Javi and DeAndre. So anyways, peace. I'm out. One love.